what I saw. I keep me a
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Watson out there with Paul George. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's West, and it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Hibbert. Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time you just couldn't get it done.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Green against George. Pass to Watson. Over Parker. Watson's shot is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Parker with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
Watson surveying the D. Turner passes to West. West setting the pick for George. Over Green. And it's George missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Parker. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker. A Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
Now, here is George. West dishes to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. 3-point lead. Pass to Splitter. George against Green. Now here's Parker. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Splitter. He's covered by Watson. And stolen by Hibbert. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And George with this stuff.
And George gets off the floor fast to throw that one down. What an athlete.
Outside Leonard. Launches a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Here's George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got his second bucket.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Parker passes the Splitter. Outside, Green. Parker finds Green. Shot clock at 6. Inside, and stolen by Hibbert. Right side, George. Bank shot, no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Splitter with a screen on Turner. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert.
And good to see Leonard drawing these types of fouls, showing some confidence on offense.
It's his first trip to the line. The Free throw drops for Leonard. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Watson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Parker. The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good.
C.J. Watson, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Splitter with a screen on George. Pass to Parker. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Parker. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Indiana trailing here. And here's George. Pass to Watson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Splitter. Green dishes to Parker. Second chance shot. And Duncan with the layup.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And the Pacers call time here.
Started.
He's checked in for Indiana.
Number 4, Reese Smith.
On defense, the Spurs. 4-point game. Pass to Watson. Indiana moving the ball around. George against Green. Just 4 to shoot. George passes to Hibbert. Rebound San Antonio. Leonard looking around. Up and in on the layup. Leonard's got 8.
And I appreciate Leonard's feel for the game. Already seems to know all the angles.
Now here's Watson. He's tightly guarded. Scola passes to West. West setting the pick for George. Hits the jumper in space. He's got 6.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Green with the ball. No scoring in this one. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pacers trail by 7. Now here's Watson. Outside, George. West a screen on Green. Here's George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
In his game.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
It's confirmed.
catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now, here's Parker. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now Watson. Hibbert with a screen on Leonard. West kicks to George. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Here's George. Spurs on defense. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
Splitter with a screen on George. Pass to Parker. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, here's Watson. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. George has got 12.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
Parker outside. Here's Leonard. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
West kicks to Watson. Pass to George. That doesn't go either for George.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Parker outside. Now Leonard from the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Still developing this part of his game, but Leonard showing he has some touch from deep.
Watson, the pass to Hibbert. Nobody near George. And it's George again missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Now, here's Watson. To the left side wing. West against Leonard. West passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. He's got 15.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Here's Parker. He's got 7. To the inside. Duncan. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Scola. West outside. Green against George. Over Green. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Miller comes in for David West. Williams, he's checked in for George. And Turner's subbed in for C.J. Watson. San Antonio leading by 5. And here is Parker. Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Wow, we're getting a glimpse of the future that's in front of Kawhi. He has the potential to be a game changer.
Back to Turner. Scola, a screen on Parker. Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Parker outside. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here's Turner. Outside Williams. Here's Scola. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Miller. Mahimi with it. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Spurs. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 11. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Green, Duncan out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Tony Parker, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. 6 to shoot, and Turner kicks to Davis. From the top of the key. Again, Scola missing. Spurs leading by 11. Duncan finds Parker. Pass to Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Johnson. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Leonard using that size well to get the call. Good there, just taking the initiative.
The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Some changes for Indiana. Smith comes in for Johnson, and Jones subbed in for Davis. Pacers trail by 13. Turner dishes to Scola. Smith kicks to Turner. Six on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at that.
For Indiana, they had gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Miller's checked in for the Pacers. Williams comes in for Jones. He hits the second from the line. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Parker against Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
For San Antonio, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 13. to Mahinmi. It's Miller on the wing. Outside Turner. Scola, a screen on Parker. Clock at 6. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Turner against Parker. There's Green with the 3. And Scola pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Spurs leading by 11. Parker with it. 8 points for him. 3-pointer. They kick it out to Green. This one for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Miller, the pass to Scola. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Scola's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Pacers trail by 12, and the Pacers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And Indiana making a change here. Davis is checked in. Pass to Turner. Scola sets a screen for Turner. To the paint. And the dunk by Scola.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Green, following the score by Indiana. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
And Turner kicks to Davis. Outside Turner. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to Turner. 5 on the clock. From the high post. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Parker. 8 points for him. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
On the wing, Turner, covered by Parker. Turner inside. He's against Parker. The shot by Turner, no good. In transition, here comes San Antonio. That one drops for him. Duncan's got 10.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Turner. 5 points in the game. And he drives in. The 3 from Davis. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Pacers trail by 17. Over in the corner, Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Turner's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Now here's Green. Splitter with a screen on Davis. Down low. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it left.
great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Paul George comes in for Turner. Now here's Leonard. Another shot. Here's Duncan. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Miller. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. San Antonio leading by 17. Green kicks to Parker. Back to Green. Pass to Parker. Three-pointer. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. And so George will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And this coaching staff encourages George to stay aggressive because this is how he'll draw fouls.
And the first one drops. Indiana making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Watson in for Miller. And George drops them both. San Antonio leading by 18. Parker surveying the floor. Green inside the three-point line. Pacers with the rebound. George against Green. And George gets it to go. George has got 4 this quarter.
And George looking to score inside whenever it presents itself. I like how this man attacks the game.
Now Green. Here's Duncan. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Watson. Pass to West. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound San Antonio. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Turner's checked in for Luis Scola. Pacers trail by 20. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Now Parker. Paul George missing from long range. And here's Leonard from 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. West has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, George. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. George has got 22.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's Parker. He's got 13. Leonard, no luck. Outside, George. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
George against Green. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hibbert. And finally they hit one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Parker from deep. Leonard, no luck.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Hibbert the bounce pass, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Here's George. He's got 22. Pass to Watson. West a screen on Parker. Shot clock at 6. Steps back. Watson, that's for 2. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker. 13 points in the game. Outside Leonard. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Watson with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. George up top. Back to Watson. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And that one's good. Parker's got 15 points.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
George against Green. Indiana moving the ball around. West setting the pick for Turner. Great D that time from Leonard. Spurs leading by 20. And here's Duncan. 12 points for him. Outside Leonard. It's rebounded by Indiana. George dishes to Watson. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to West. Driving the lane. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Watson with it. West a screen on Parker. They need this one. That shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's George. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Roy Hibbert. Paul George is out there with Watson. Then it's Turner. And it's West in at the 4. And stolen by Splitter. Now here's Mills. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Mills, following the shot by Roy Hibbert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by San Antonio. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Now Watson with the drive, and that one good. Watson's got 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, George. That 3 off the mark. And the Spurs with possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Mills looking it over. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Splitter kicks to Leonard. A 3 ball. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
The ball goes to Indiana.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Which Flawless section wants a T-shirt?
And the Spurs with some changes. Jeff Ayers is checked in for Splitter. TL comes in for Duncan. And it's Williams in for Kawhi Leonard. George against Ginobili. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Watson. 24 points for George.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Ginobili against George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he makes the first.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Watson, the pass to Hibbert. Outside, George. San Antonio with the rebound. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Turner. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Manu Ginobili.
And both free throws good for Ginobili. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. George passes to Hibbert. Here's Watson. To the middle. He's looking for West and finds him. That one goes. Count it. West has got his second basket of the game.
And really, the entire game of David West is all about wanting it more, playing harder. Those points illustrate just that.
Now, here's Mills. Pass to Diaw for the three. Hibbert pulls it in. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now Hibbert. George looking around. West kicks to George. The shot's good on the assist by West. George has got 27.
And this is what Ball George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Now here's Ginobili. Pass to Williams. Back to Ginobili. 4 on the clock. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Watson. He's got 5. Back to Turner. And here is West. West setting the pick for George. And Indiana, another 3.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Watson. And George kicks to Hibbert. He's looking for West and finds him. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Spurs leading by 23. And here is Ginobili. To the paint. Here's Diaw. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Diaw's got his first basket.
And this close in, Diaw can finish strong. No need to hold back.
Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Here's West. No good on the fadeaway. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Ginobili for 3. Diaw. The rebound by Turner. Watson with it. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. George has got 11 in the second half.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Now, here's Watson. 5 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Diaw with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Ginobili outside. Pacers with the rebound. Hibbert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Turner kicks to Hibbert. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 6, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Manu Ginobili to the free throw line. Roy Hibbert picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Now here's Johnson. Scola at the elbow. And it's West in the corner. Smith kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Smith outside. For 3, West. Kept alive. Hibbert dishes to Scola. The 15-footer, good. Scola's got 6.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 9. That one good for 2.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Johnson kicks to Smith. Now here's Hibbert. Tight defense on him. Shot's good from West. West has got 4 this quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now here's Ginobili. 11 points in the game. The shot from the low post is good. Ginobili's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Indiana. West outside. Pass to Scola. Over Diaw. Scola, no luck. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Mills. He's got 5. Diaw with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Usually a range shooter who picks his moments. I guess Diaw was feeling it on that one.
Here's West. Nice D from Williams. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And the shot goes down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's West. After the basket by San Antonio. Johnson outside. Smith finds Johnson. To halt the run. The rebound by the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's Ginobili on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Now Mills. He's got 7. Diaw with the screen on Smith. Mills. Scola with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. Sinks that one from the post. Mills has got 9 points here in the second half.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Scola. 5 to shoot. Smith the pass to Johnson. Shoots over Mills. And the wing jumper offline. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith against Ginobili. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight on the wing. Johnson. Down low, here's West. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. West has got 6 points in the quarter.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ginobili. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
The line for your Spurs, Manu Ginobili.
First free throw is good. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And so he hits both. Here's Indiana now. Miller outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Mahimi trying to find Scola. He's got it now. Lays it up and banks it in. Scola's got 8 points. And so it's San Antonio rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Mills. Williams is out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Ayers in at the center position.
And Ginobili is just fearless. He isn't concerned about getting fouled on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Miller with the ball. Outside Williams, pass to Scola. Outside Jones. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Goes back up. Mills with the rebound. So it's San Antonio now. Diaw with it. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. Here's Miller. Scola kicks to Jones. Pass to Miller. Now Williams. Left side Miller. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Williams can't hit. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Mills. Pacers with the rebound. Scola's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. That's good from Miller on the assist by Jones.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Now here's Mills. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside, Jones. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Scola in the corner. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Davis is checked in for the Pacers.
Number 93, Michael Davis.
Five on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Williams dishes to Scola. Over Diaw. Scola, no luck. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Williams. Pass to Mills. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Scola's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Davis, the pass to Mahimi, takes it off the glass. Mahimi's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bonner, he's checked in for Jeff Ayers. Duncan comes in for Boris Diaw. Leonard, he's checked in for Williams. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. And a change for the Pacers. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. Ginobili against Johnson. Pass to Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Williams. Nobody near Leonard. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 37.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here is Davis. Scola finds Davis. Johnson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Scola. The shot off that time. Duncan with some nice D. Johnson against Ginobili. Here's Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Indiana. Pass to Mahinmi. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Leonard. Williams kicks to Davis. Now here's Johnson. Williams passes to Mahinmi. For 3. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Ginobili. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
A merciless drive by Ginobili. If there's a weakness in your defense, he'll find it.
Johnson outside. Pass to Scola. Over Duncan. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so here is Indiana, following the bucket by the Spurs. Scola finds Williams. The 3 from Davis. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Ginobili outside. Back to Leonard. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Leonard's got 40 points.
You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Scola. Duncan grabs the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Davis. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Williams passes to Davis. Back to Williams. Parker against Davis. Outside Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ginobili against Johnson. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. And the basket is good. 16 points for Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Johnson. Outside Scola. Davis, the pass to Johnson. Indiana moving it around. Mahinmi finds Scola. No good on the triple.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
Leonard with the steal. And Parker, here we go. Here's Duncan. Johnson against Ginobili. Duncan with the screen on Johnson. With the second effort, and Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got 20.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Outside Williams. Davis surveying the floor. Back to Williams. Duncan with the block. Ginobili outside. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Williams. Scola left side. Johnson, that's for 2. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Leonard launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Indiana. Pass to Williams. Davis against Parker. Davis kicks to Williams. Here's Johnson. Scola down low. He's against Bonner, and he gets the bucket. Scola's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Ginobili against Johnson. And the rejection by Mahimi. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Tim Duncan picks one up.
Team foul. Shooting for the Pacers, David Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahimi. West comes in for Luis Scola. Paul George is checked in for Johnson. And it's Watson in for Davis. And Williams drops them both. Here's Ginobili. Duncan with the screen on George. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about the IQ there by Ginobili in that pick and roll? He is so good with being able to thread the needle with that pass.
Now here's Watson.
2 minutes.
And George now top of the key. To the inside, Hibbert. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Watson kicks to Williams. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Watson. He gets it in there.
C.J. Watson.
There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Duncan, a screen. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Danny Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Green against George. Watson kicks to Hibbert. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. Quest a screen on Parker. Here's George. Here's Hibbert. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Parker passes to Duncan. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Here's Hibbert following the basket by Tim Duncan. And here is Green. Leonard on the wing from outside the arc. He can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tim Duncan.